Next, the few. The few means whatever there is. Few means it gives a negative meaning. A few means some at least. The few means whatever there is. Look at the example and find out the error. There are few friends that I like most. There are few friends that I like most. So here few is a giving negative meaning. So I am talking about there are certain friends, only few. I am speaking in a positive way. So what I have to use is there are the few friends that I like most. The few friends means whatever there is, whoever I have. So see the next rule of indefinite numeral adjective. Farther and further. Farther denotes a greater distance. The word farther denotes a greater distance. Look at the example and find out the error. How much further is it to the airport? So here in this sentence, further, F-U-R-T-H-E-R is wrong. So I am indicating distance, so I have to use F-A-R-T-H-E-R. How much farther is it to the airport is correct. So farther denotes a greater distance. Then further, F-U-R-T-H-E-R denotes advancement. That means more, furthermore. Look at the example and find out the error. Further topics will be covered next week. It's wrong, not further. Further topics will be covered next week. See the next rule of it. L-E-T-T-E-R refers to the second of two persons. L-A-T-T-E-R refers to the second of two persons or things. Generally we know L-A-T-E-R, L-A-T-E-R, that is later, that denotes time. But L-A-T-T-E-R denotes the second of two persons or things. So look at the example and find out the error. There are two color options. Red, black. The later, L-A-T-R, later is much more popular. So here indicating the position. So we should not use L-A-T-R. L-A-T-T-R is correct. So what is the correct one? There are two color options, red and black. The latter is much more popular. Latter means this is black color. This L-A-T-T-R, latter is indicating black color. Black color is much more popular, I am saying. So what is L-A-T-T-R? It refers to the second position of two. See the next rule of indefinite numeral adjective. Some. The word some is only used in positive sentences. The word some is only used in positive sentences, whereas any is used in negative and interrogative sentences. Some is only used in positive sentences, whereas any is only used in negative and interrogative sentences. Look at the example and find out the error. I don't have some money to buy it. I don't have some money to buy it. In this example, this sentence is giving a negative idea. So some cannot be used in negative sentences. We use only any negative sentences. I don't have any money to buy it is correct. Look at another example and find out the error. I have any money to buy it. I have means it is indicating a positive idea. So any is not used in positive sentences. We use only some. So I have some money to buy it is correct. Look at another example. Do you have some money to buy it? So in interrogative sentences we should not use some. We use only any. So do you have any money to buy it is correct. Some is used in positive sentences, whereas any is used in negative and interrogative sentences. So next we will discuss demonstrative adjectives. What are demonstrative adjectives? They are used to modify nouns and they identify specific nouns or nouns. They identify specific noun or nouns. That means they point out certain nouns. There are two kinds of demonstrative adjectives. They are definite demonstrative adjectives and indefinite demonstrative adjectives. Let us discuss what definite demonstrative adjectives are. Definite means clear, right? Definite, sure. So definite demonstrative adjectives, They identify specific noun or nouns. They identify specific noun or nouns. What are those definite demonstrative adjectives? They are this, that, those, these. So these demonstrative adjectives point out specific nouns. Look at the example. These books are mine. Here, these is a definite demonstrative adjective that is pointing exactly, that is identifying and specifying towards, that is noun, books. These books means you are pointing towards the specific books. So this boy has made a noise. Here this is identifying the specific boy here, this boy. So definite demonstrative adjectives identify the specific nouns or noun. This boy, that boy, those boys, these boys, that car, this car, those car. We must use noun after these adjectives. Next we'll discuss indefinite demonstrative adjectives. What are indefinite demonstrative adjectives? Indefinite means not sure. So what do they do? When a person or thing is pointed out, when a person or thing is pointed out in a certain sense but not exactly, it is called an indefinite demonstrative adjectives. So definite demonstrative adjectives, this to, that to, those, they point out the exact noun. But here indefinite demonstrative adjectives do not point out, do not exactly point out, but they point out the certain sense of it. That means what are they? They are an, a certain, such, another, other. They point out some nouns, not exactly. So see the rules of indefinite demonstrative adjectives. A certain, what is a certain? It is a indefinite demonstrative adjective. A certain is used with a singular countable noun. After a certain, we must use singular countable noun. Whereas certain is used with a plural countable noun. So a certain is used with a singular countable noun. Certain is used with a plural countable noun. That means after certain we must use a plural noun. Look at the example and find out the error. The library is only open at a certain times of a day. Here after a certain we should not use plural noun. Not here we use, already we have used times. Times is a plural countable noun. So we should not use a certain before plural nouns. We use only certain before plural nouns. The library is only open at certain times. So certain books, certain cars, certain chairs. A certain chair, a certain car. So after a certain we use only singular countable noun. After certain we use plural countable nouns. So next, see the next rule. Such a, the phrase such a is only used with a singular countable noun. That means such a after we only use singular countable noun. Whereas such is used with plural countable noun. After such a we use only singular countable noun. After such we use plural countable noun. Look at this example and find out the error. I have never seen such movie. Here what is movie? It is a singular countable noun. So before singular countable noun such is not used. We use such a. What is the correct one? I have never seen such a movie, such a car, such a chair. So such a after we use singular countable nouns, not plural countable nouns. If you want to use plural countable noun, you can say I have never seen such movies. You can say. So next, any is used. Next one, any is used with both singular noun and plural noun. The word any is used with both singular noun and plural noun. Look at the example. I have not seen any movie. So movie is a singular countable noun. Any can be used with singular countable noun. I have not seen any movies. It also can be used with plural countable nouns. Movie or movies. Both are correct statements. Look at another rule. Other. The word other is used. What are these? These are indefinite demonstrative adjectives. Other. The word other is used with a plural countable noun. After other we use only plural countable noun. So look at the example. The plan has been opposed by other local organization. So in this statement, after other I require plural noun, not singular noun. What is the correct one? The plan has been opposed by other local organizations, not organization. Other book, not other books. Other pens, other pen, not other pens, not other pen. Other student is wrong. Other students is correct. After other we use only plural noun. So next we will discuss proper adjectives. What are proper adjectives? Proper adjectives are formed from a proper noun. Proper adjectives are formed from a proper noun. What are proper nouns? Proper nouns are the names of specific persons, place, things, etc. So how they are formed? Look at this. Proper noun. What is proper noun? India. So from this proper noun, proper adjective is formed. Indian. Indian is proper adjective. And proper adjective is also, the first letter of the proper adjective is also capitalized. Africa, proper noun. So what is proper adjective from Africa? African. China, Chinese. Russia, Russian. Britain, British. France, French. So proper adjectives are formed from the proper nouns. So look at the example of proper adjective. This is the most famous. This is the most famous of the Buddhist temples. So what is Buddhist here? It is a proper adjective. What is temple here? Noun. After adjective we must use a noun because it is a qualifier of a noun. It modifies the noun, right? Indian temples, African gold, Buddhist temples. So proper adjectives qualify the noun. They show the origin of the noun. Okay. Next. Chicken tikka masala is my favorite Indian food. So Indian is a proper adjective. We should use a noun after proper adjectives. What type of food it is? Indian food. India food is wrong. Indian food is correct. Next we will discuss participle adjectives. What are participle adjectives? There are two types of participle adjectives. What are they? They are present participle adjectives, past participle adjectives. First we will discuss present participle adjectives. What are present participle adjectives? They are formed from present participle form of a verb. That means V4 form. That means going, coming, writing, playing, eating. So these are called proper adjectives. Singing, writing, sing. So what are proper adjectives? They are formed from present participle form of a verb. Going, coming, singing, playing. So they are used as adjectives. Okay, look at the example. She saw a sleeping dog yesterday. She saw a sleeping dog yesterday. What is a dog here? This is noun. What is sleeping? It is a present participle adjective. This is modifying the dog. What type of dog it is? Sleeping dog. So sleeping is called as an adjective. It is modifying the noun, that is dog. So when the adjective has ing, that is modifying the noun, that is treated as present participle adjective. Look at another example. It was the most frightening film that I had ever seen. So what is film here? Film is noun. What type of film it is? Frightening film. So what are present participle adjective? They are formed from V4 forms. That means ing. So frightening is used as adjective in a sentence. That is modifying the film. Frightening film. That means it causes the feeling. What are present participle adjective? They cause the feeling or emotion. So look at another example. What an exciting match it was. In this example, what is match? It is a noun. What type of match it is? Exciting match. What is exciting here? Present participle adjective. Look at another example. I don't want to create a confusing situation. In this example, what is situation? This is a noun. What type of situation? Confusing situation. What is confusing here? Present participle adjective. So what are present participle adjectives? They are formed from present participle form of a verb, that is V4. So what are they? They cause the feeling. They cause the feeling or emotion. Next we'll discuss past participle adjectives. What are past participle adjectives? They are formed from a past participle form of a verb, that is V3. That means eaten, broken, selected, burnt. So ed, en. So verb 3 form can also be used as adjective form. So those are called past participle adjectives. Look at the example. Baked chicken has fewer calories than fried chicken. In this example, what is chicken? This is noun. What type of chicken it is? Baked chicken. So baked is modifying the chicken. What type of chicken it is? Baked chicken. Baked is V3 form, but here it is acting as adjective. It is modifying chicken. And here, what is chicken here? It is noun again. What type of chicken? This is fried chicken. What is fried here? V3 form. So V3 form is acting as an adjective. That adjective is called past participle adjective. Look at another example. The agitated customer is raising his voice. Here, what is customer here? This is noun. What type of customer is? Agitated customer. The word agitated is verb 3, but here it is acting as an adjective. Okay, look at another example. I am not amused by your funny behavior. The word amused is what? This is V3 form. So this is used as adjective. Okay, in this example, what type of adjective it is? Past participle adjective. That is modifying the noun, the pronoun, that is I. I don't drink boiled water because it's very taste. So because here water is a noun, what type of water is it? It is boiled water. What is boiled here? V3 form. So here boiled is acting as an adjective. So it is modifying water. So what are participle adjectives? There are two types. Present participle, they cause the feeling, and past participle. They are used mostly, they receive that feeling. So next we will discuss predicative adjectives. Predicative adjectives. What are predicative adjectives? They come after a linking verb. What are linking verbs? Am, is, are, was, were. These are linking verbs. They do not show any action. What are linking verbs? Linking verbs show the state of being. They do not show any action. So where these predicative adjectives come? They come after a linking verb, not before a noun. Generally adjective comes before a noun, but predicative adjectives do not come before a noun. They come after linking verb and they modify the nouns. They are used as subject complements. Look at the example. Geeta is beautiful. So here beautiful is a predicative adjective. This is modifying Geeta. It is used after the linking verb is. Linking verb is. So predicative adjectives are used after linking verbs. Look at another example. Those students are very intelligent. So what is intelligent here? Adjective. What type of adjective? This is predicative adjective. So it is used after are. What is are? This is a linking verb. So modifying the students. So what are predicative adjectives? They come after a linking verb, not before a noun. Next we will discuss attributive adjectives. What are attributive adjectives? Attributive adjective always it comes before a noun. Attributive adjective comes before a noun. That means they come before a noun, exactly before a noun. Look at the example. Geeta is a very beautiful girl. So here, what is girl? It is a noun. What is beautiful? This is an adjective. So the adjective is used exactly before a noun, that is called attributive adjective. Look at another example. Those are very intelligent students. Here, students. What is students? It is a noun. What type of students? Intelligent student. What is intelligent here? This is adjective. How it is used? It is used attributively. So when the adjective comes before, exact before the noun, that is called attributive adjective. Look at another example. A clever dog caught the cat skillfully. So here, what is dog? It's a noun. What is clever? This is an adjective. How it is used? It is used attributively. So here, clever is called attributive adjective. What are attributive adjectives? They come before a noun, exactly before a noun. What are predicative adjectives? They come after a linking verbs, not before nouns. They both of them modify the adjective only. Next we'll learn degrees of adjectives. What are the degrees of adjectives? There are 3 degrees of adjectives. When you want to compare, we use only when you want to compare persons to person, things to things, anything else, we use degrees of adjectives. There are 3 types of degrees of adjectives. They are positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. These 3 degrees are used to compare persons, things, ideas, etc. First, we will discuss how positive degree, what are positive degrees, and positive degree, and comparative degree, and superlative degrees are. So look at this. Positive degree. What is positive degree? Tall. So when it becomes comparative degree, it will become taller, and when tall becomes superlative degree, it becomes tallest. Tall, taller, tallest. Tall is positive degree, taller is comparative degree, and superlative degree is tallest. Big, bigger, biggest. Small, smaller, smallest. Beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Less, little, less, least. So these are the three types of degrees of adjectives. What are they? Positive, comparative, and superlative. Now let us discuss where positive degree is used, and where comparative degree is used, and where superlative degree is used. First we will discuss positive degree. What is positive degree? Positive degree is used when equality or similarity. When equality or similarity is shown through comparison between 2 persons or things or qualities, we use positive degree. When you want to compare one thing to another thing equally, we use positive degree. What is the pattern? What is the structure to compare a person to person, thing to thing equally? The pattern is subject plus to be. To be means am, is, are, was, were, been, being, etc. So next, as plus positive degree plus as. This is the structure. As plus positive degree plus as plus subject. Look at the example and find out the error. Here, Geeta is clever. What is clever? Positive degree. Geeta is clever as Mahesh. So here I am comparing Geeta and Mahesh equally. So I must use as positive degree as. What is the correct one? Geeta is as clever as Mahesh. So you should not say Geeta is clever as Mahesh. This is wrong. When you want to compare equally, what is the structure? As plus positive degree plus as. So Geeta is as clever as Mahesh. That means equal. Both are equal. When you want to make it negative, Geeta is not so clever as Mahesh. Look at another example. Kishore is handsome as Rakesh. I am comparing Kishore and Rakesh equally. So we must use the structure as plus positive degree plus as. What is the correct one? Kishore is as handsome as Rakesh. So we use positive degree when the comparison is made equally. Okay, look at the rules of comparative degree. See the rule 1 of it. Comparative degree adjective is used for comparison between only 2 persons or things or qualities, not more than 2. We use only comparative degree for only 2 persons or things, not more than 2. Look at the example, look at the structure for making comparative degree. Structure is for making comparative degree is subject plus to be. To be means am, is, are, was, were plus than. We use than to compare in comparative degree. Than plus comparative degree plus subject. Look at the example. Nani is intelligent than I. Nani is intelligent than I. In this example, what is intelligent? We are comparing Nani with I. So, what is intelligent? This is a positive degree. So, when you compare with one another, we have to use comparative degree, not intelligent. What is comparative degree for intelligent? More intelligent. So, Nani is more intelligent than I is correct. We use a comparative degree when you compare two persons or things. What is the correct one? Nani is more intelligent than I. Intelligent is a positive degree. What is comparative degree for intelligent? More intelligent. See the next rule of comparative degree. Double comparative degrees are not used together. Double comparative degrees are not used together. Look at the example. He is more cleverer than she. He is more clever than she. Here, more is a comparative degree and clever is also a comparative degree. So, two double comparative degrees are not used together. Remove more. What is the correct answer? He is cleverer than she is correct. He is more clever than she is not correct, because more is a comparative degree. We should not use two comparative degrees. So, cleverer itself is a comparative degree. We should not add more. So, he is cleverer than she. We can use much cleverer. We can use much. He is much cleverer than she. But you should not say he is more cleverer than she. Look at another example. An elephant is more stronger than a horse. In this example, what is more? This is a comparative degree. What is stronger? This is also a comparative degree. We should not use double comparative degree to compare with one another, to compare two things or persons. So, what is the correct one? An elephant is stronger than a horse. So, what is the rule? Double comparative degrees are not used together. See the next rule of comparative degree. What is actually comparative degree? We use comparative degree to compare. Comparison is made only between two persons or things only. For more than two, we should use superlative degree. It is only used to compare only two persons or things. Look at the next rule. For all adjectives of Latin origin, comparison is shown by to, not by than. Some adjectives are there. We should not use than in comparative degree. We use only to. Those adjectives are called adjectives of Latin origin. What are those adjectives? They are superior, the words ending with IOR, interior, prior, exterior, interior, posterior, senior, junior, anterior, preferable. We use to compare, not than, when these adjectives are present when we are comparing. And remember, more or most we cannot use before these adjectives. Look at the example and find out the error. Milk is preferable than tea. Milk is preferable than tea. Here, preferable, after preferable, we should not use than. We use only to. Milk is preferable to tea is correct, not than. After these adjectives, we use only to, not than, when you want to compare. Look at another example. Kiran is more senior than them. So, before senior, we should not use more or, before these adjectives, we should not use more or most. And after senior, we should not use than. We use only to. What is the correct one? He is senior to them. That's it. He is junior to them. He is senior to them. See the next rule of comparative degree. When two qualities of a noun or pronoun, when a two qualities of the same person or thing, are compared with each other, we use the pattern. For that means, when two qualities of the same person or same thing are to be compared with each other, then we use the pattern like this: subject plus, to be plus, more plus, positive degree plus than plus positive degree. Here we should not use comparative degree when you compare the same qualities of a same person. So we should not use comparative degree. We use only positive degree before than, after than. So look at the example and find out the error. Generally we use comparative degree to compare with one person to another person. But if you compare the same qualities of the same person, we use this pattern. We use positive degree and than plus positive degree. Look at the example. He is brave. He is braver than stronger. Here we are talking about the same qualities of the pronoun. Two qualities of the same pronoun. So it is wrong to say like this. What is the correct order? He is more brave. We use positive degree. He is more brave than strong. Positive degree. He is more brave than strong is correct. Apply this structure. Look at another example. Lata is better and wiser. So here I am comparing the two qualities of the same person. We should not use comparative degree. So we use positive degree. What is the correct one? Lata is more good than boys. See the next rule. When two persons or things are compared, it is important that the same parts should be compared. When you compare one thing to another thing, that should be made clear. Look at the example. The climate of Hyderabad is cooler than Chennai. The climate of Hyderabad is cooler than Chennai. Here in this example we are comparing climate of Hyderabad with climate of Chennai, not with Chennai. This is wrong. So the climate of Hyderabad is cooler than that of Chennai. Here that refers to climate. So we are comparing the climate of Chennai with climate of Hyderabad. So that should be made clear. So if you remove that of, you are comparing with Chennai. Wrong. So the climate of Hyderabad is cooler than that of Chennai. That of means the weather of Chennai, the climate of Chennai. Look at another example. The markets of Mumbai are larger than Delhi. So this is wrong. So we are talking about the markets of Delhi, Mumbai. The markets of Mumbai are larger than those of Delhi. Those of refers to markets. So those of Delhi we should say, not Delhi. We are not comparing the markets with Delhi. We are comparing the markets of Mumbai with Delhi. The markets of Delhi. So those of Delhi is correct. See the next rule of comparative degree. No comparison is implied in the sentences where there is the word times used for comparison. So no comparison is implied when there is the word times is used for comparison. So we use only positive degree. Look at the example. My income is 10 times. My income is 10 times higher than yours. The word times is present here to compare. We should not use comparative degree. We use only positive degree. My income is 10 times higher than yours. My income is 10 times higher than yours, not higher than yours. We should not use comparative degree when the word times is present in a sentence to compare. Look at another example. This movie is 100 times better than that movie. So the word times is found here. So we should not use better. We should not use comparative degree when the word times here. So what we have to use is only positive degree. The movie is 100 times good than that movie. Okay, see the next rule. When two adjectives qualify the same noun, both adjectives should be expressed in the same degree. For example, if positive degree adjectives are modifying the same noun, both the nouns should be in same degree, positive to positive, comparative to comparative, and superlative to superlative. Same degree should be used when they want to qualify the same noun. Look at this example. Pranavi is cleverer. What is cleverer? This is comparative degree. Pranavi is cleverer and intelligent than Raghu. So here and connects two equal parts. So cleverer is a comparative degree. After and also I require comparative degree, not a positive degree. What is the correct order? Pranavi is cleverer and more intelligent than Raghu. So comparative degree and comparative degree. That means both degrees should be expressed, both adjectives should be expressed in the same degree. So Pranav is cleverer and more intelligent than Raghu, we should say. See the next one. Use any other. Use any other when thing or person of the same group is compared. So use any other when thing or person of the same group is compared. Look at this example. Vani is smarter than any student of her class. So here comparing same group. So when you compare same group, after any we must use other. So Vasu is smarter than any other student of her class is correct. When you compare same category, same group, we use any, we use other after any. So look at another rule. Use any. Use any when thing or person is outside the group. Within the group, same group, we use any other. Outside the group, we use only any, not any other. Look at this example. Hyderabad is cleaner than any other city in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is different and Hyderabad is different. We are comparing. No, we are not comparing with equal group. So we should not use other here. Hyderabad is cleaner than any city in Bangladesh. Clear? See the next rule of it. If an adjective or adverb has the words comparatively or relatively before it, if an adjective or adverb has comparatively or relatively before it, the adjective or adverb should be used in positive degree. Look at this example. The unit is comparatively easier to install and cheap to operate. Here, what is easier here? This is comparative degree. So after the word comparatively, if the adjective is used after the word comparatively, it should be only used in positive degree, not in comparative degree. What is the correct one? The unit is comparatively easy. We use only positive degree after comparatively and relatively. The unit is comparatively easy to install and cheap to operate. Okay. See the next rule of it. There are some sentences. The comparative is repeated one after the other. There are some sentences. The comparative is repeated one after the other. Look at the example. She is getting weak and weak. She is getting weak and weak. So weak and weak are called positive degrees. So we use comparative degree when there are some sentences, the CD is repeated one after the other, not positive degree to positive degree. What is the correct one? She is getting weaker and weaker. We use comparative degree and comparative degree one after another. Look at another example. The price of index is rising high and high. It's wrong. Correct one? The price of index is rising higher and higher.